Hello there, dear viewers. I am the Bedroom Commentator, and today we're continuing with Tekkit. Oh yeah. And the spider is thrilled to interrupt my intro. Where is it? Where is it? Seriously, where is it? I'll kill him later, I guess. Okay, so it's been a while since I recorded the last episode of Technical Minecraft. I do have reasons. I've been very busy. Ow. I've been very busy, so I've not been able to record, and I've had a large backlog of Tekkit with coding, and that's what I've been uploading. You will notice that currently the #1 thing being uploaded is Tekkit with coding. Stash that on me. That's because I need to get it done. We recorded it, and the video files take up a huge... Oh, grass is growing down here. Video files take up a huge space, and I don't like this open. So I needed to convert it. I've not done with walls, by the way. I'm not going to leave this open and stuff. This is just what I had to do to get the MFE to correctly power through. I had to fumble around with it a lot to get it to work. You don't put this directly next to the converter, otherwise the power will loop through, and these won't get powered at all. Let's see, scrap, good. Where do I stash my scrap? I guess in the mods chest. Yes. Now these are here for a very important reason. I'll get onto that in a minute. But for now, just checked what we did last episode. We built the transmutation table, and don't worry, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not going to use it for basically anything. Probably will upgrade it to a condenser, just because the condenser is easy to use, but I think the only thing I'm going to use it for are like generic blocks, or maybe occasionally certain ores I need, but as you can see, we have 10 diamonds now. We need 11 diamonds for a quarry, but as I explained before, a quarry is also something I consider to be a bit cheaty. Now, I know that there are a lot of recipes. I want more emeralds actually. I prefer emerald tools over sapphire ones. Might convert some of my gems into it. I'm just going to do that now. I understand that you need a lot of diamonds, and that this is why these two things are here. The quarry helps you mine them easily, and this allows you to create them. And yes, I understand it's balanced, but I really do not like doing it at all. There we go. Got some more emeralds. Like I said, just because I prefer the green, I think. Even though I thought my favourite colour was blue. There you go. So yeah, I don't like using the quarry. I find it a little bit cheaty. I'm just not a very big fan of it. But you know, it's there for a reason. It serves its purpose. I understand completely why you would use it. I understand why you transmute diamonds, but I don't want to be that sort of let's player here. I want to try and do things legit. And one way I've done that is I've built a second mine shaft, because I decided that it's probably the biome over there is terrible. I'm not getting any diamonds. You know this. You know, you've been watching. And if you haven't, I found basically no diamonds. Most of those diamonds in there I did transmute, by the way. I think I did that on camera anyway. But yeah, I want to mine them, so I've decided to head this way with a mine shaft instead, and maybe I'll find more diamonds. And one way I've done that is I've plonked my tunnel bore down. You remember I got this from a dungeon. Now, it has no head. It can't mine. I have filled it up with plenty of rails I got from the mine shaft, and I got some gravel out of the chests I've had, and I think I created some more. I haven't put fuel in it yet, but we need a head. And I believe you can get an iron head, like a steel head, which is specifically from Railcraft, and a diamond head. But we're not going to go with a diamond head, to be honest. We don't really need it. But if you go for an iron head, and by the way, this is actually connected straight to that mine shaft I was already in. Who knew? You don't actually need a iron head. I found out the recipe for the iron head requires some of the... It requires some of this, like, it's not refined iron, I forget what it's called. I think it's just steel ingots. It still requires them, so why not just go for a steel one, produce a little bit more, and get your steel one going? You know, why... I don't know, I just probably wouldn't use an iron one. I also made this. This is just a notice board, basically for me, but I'll let you guys look at it and see if you want me to pick one. I'll obviously run out of space for ideas, because I don't want to run out of ideas of things to do for the next episode. I've noticed frequently I've been busy not being able to do it, and I forget what was in my head to do for the next episode. So I decided whenever I get an idea, I'm going to stick it around here and I can come and see what to do. So number 1, showcase tunnel ball. Well, I've done that. There's not much to show. It's inactive. There's really nothing we can do for it. So I'm just going to place the blank sign there. Number 2, biocraft items for the bore head. I think I want to do that pretty soon. I want to set up some sort of facility for it. Maybe move my rubber tree farm somewhere over closer to the other farm. And, because I don't really need them anymore, and build it here. I try not to cut down too many trees in the area. I'm trying to compact everything as well. It's very dangerous around here. I also want to stay away from the forest. Creepers are everywhere, every day. It's very dangerous in the forest. No matter how much I light it up, they keep going back, so... Definitely not going to build that way, but maybe more to the open. So we're going to be doing that soon. 3. Geothermal power from the volcano. Well, I figured this would be a pretty obvious one. You know, the volcano's over there. I'm always saying, oh, I need more power. Well, there's a volcano over there. It's very close to the base, so... You know, we just pipe some lava across and... Well, there we go. We got ourselves geothermal power. And we can turn that on and off, much like the water plant. I'm going to wait till it's morning, hang on. Come on, sleep. Ah, there we go. So yeah, we'll be able to turn it on and off, much like the water one, as we would store it in tanks. We'd have lava in tanks, and whenever we needed power, we'd just pump it back out. Pretty much the same thing we have going on here. Except for it wouldn't be the direct source, we'd have like a store in the middle. This way, we didn't need to do it with water, it's infinite, but lava's not, so we want to pump it and store it. But because the lava will take forever to come from below the ground all the way up to get power, we want it to be quick, so we want to pump it all at once into a tube and have that relatively close to the base. That's my plan. I want the geothermal plan. Maybe have to cut some trees down, probably where this group of trees are here. We'll place it around about there, close to the water one, maybe even connect the wires, have the wire come in and connect. That should be fun. Which brings me on to point 4, glass fibre cables. More strainers avail. I meant to put available, but ran out of space. I think I've explained that adequately enough not to go over it again. Why I only have 2 and not more. If I have any more, the wire will explode, much like what happened last episode, and that wouldn't be very good. If I was to change the wire to allow more, then I would need to build several more I keep calling them the water strainers. I need to build several more for it to be any effective. So basically I'd be losing power. It will be at 0 for very long. I'd have to make several of them. So, that's that. But if I had a glass fibre cable, it carries a lot of electricity. I'm not really sure on how much it can hold, but it carries it over 40 blocks before it loses 1. So that's a lot. I think it was like 200. If you want to carry a lot of power, like a bulk of power, you need like insulated high voltage cables, but they lose power quickly. That's why you insulate them, so they lose less power. You can't insulate glass fibre. The other idea was to make a wind turbine farm, because glass fibre cables are pretty much essential for getting an efficient one. But I hate them, they're very ugly. You get this stick that goes up into the air that branches out, and it just looks horrible, because the wind turbines in this game, they say, the more blocks are around, the less power I'm going to need. Well, it looks ugly now, so I don't want to do them. They just look awful. I mean, this area I'm settled in is very, very good looking. I love this area, and I don't want to mess it up too bad. So that's what we're going to do too. Spend some diamonds, get some grass fibre cables. Very, very expensive process. We're going to need a lot of them, meaning a lot of diamonds, to get it, you know, to be efficient. But we're going to build a bunch of these, and maybe put some tanks on the side to store water, much like the geothermal plant. In fact, we might move those and put them all in one building. Lava comes in one side, water comes in the other, it gets stored in tanks, and we turn them all on at once. That'd be great. And I believe now we have diamonds and access to the nether, we should be able to build some sort of wireless redstone. I've really wanted to do that, but I don't think we have what we need. We do have blaze. I believe it requires a blaze rod. Unless there's two types. There might be two types, one that requires a blaze rod, one that doesn't. I'm not sure what the difference between them are. One's probably longer range or something. We don't need that long range. On it in the machine room, oh, we need power. Flick a switch, they turn on. We don't need to have to run outside for it. That'll be very good. Number 5, which helps number 4. Divining rod, to help mine diamonds. And I think we're going to do that this episode, if I run out of time. How long are we going? About 5 minutes. No, about 10 minutes actually. We have about 5 minutes left. I don't know. There we go. Right, my clock seems to have stopped. We've been going about 10 minutes. The divining rod, yes. We build one in the multiplayer adventure, but I don't think I've uploaded that episode yet. So, we're going to make a divining rod. We're going to try and make it the max level. It's going to help us mine diamonds. Simple enough. In fact, the plan was, after the tunnel ball has dug its tunnel, we would use the divining rod to find the diamonds through the tunnel. Makes sense. Exploration is it was the last one I thought of before I had to do this. Simply, we're getting a bit cramped here. I want to see if I can find anything more interesting around. Maybe new building opportunities. Not saying I'm leaving the place, I just want to know I have a place to go in case I do want to leave. 7. Check on farm status. Actually, we're going to go do that now. 8. Increase security for future builds. Yes, I've got a lot of building plans around here, as I've gone over this episode. And like I've said, it's Mob City out there, so we need to really beef up security around here. We need to be safe, like a wall, or at least a fence. And the strange chests. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that this episode, but remember those chest upgrades we kept seeing, like the diamond chests and the iron chests? I think I know what they do. So we got some nether wart. It looks like the nether wart's grown actually. There we go. So, let's have a look at our crossbreeding. Cocoa beans and wheat. Got us cocoa beans. We're going to destroy that and hopefully get down. Unknown seeds. There you go. We just place some unknown seeds. Wheat and melon. Got us melon. We don't want melon. We want crossbreed. That one didn't give us any unknown seeds. Pumpkin and melon gave us pumpkins. We don't want pumpkins. Now we've got more unknown seeds. Huh. Pumpkins and cocoa got us pumpkins. I didn't mean to destroy it all like that. So we'll plant these unknown seeds to grow, and we'll get some more crops to make some... I don't have any. So, we'll get the crossbreeding going again between these two. And apparently we've got unknown seeds out there. I'm not really sure what they do. But, well, we're growing them. Maybe they just grow something at random. What's a fertilizer like? Half a stack of fertilizer. Plenty of hydration cell. Looks like we've gone through one weed X though. So let's put another one in there. Unless I only had 2 in there to begin with. Yeah, plenty of hydration cells. Got an entire melon, not just melons. I don't know if you can... just use fertilizer. We should get on that. We're growing nether wart. Very good. Melon back. Cocoa beans back. Pumpkin seeds back. There we go. Our farming tool. So there we go. We've checked up on the farm. That's done. So we can just remove this sign. There we go. Oh, this is going to make a mess in my inventory. You see what I mean? It's pure daylight, bright lit forest, and oh no, skeletons still spawning. which is obviously not that bright. It's these trees, actually, these giant rubber trees. They are the issue, because they have such a big canopy. They cause a lot of shadow over a large area. So we'll get to the strange chests at another time. I just hit space by accident. We'll get to increasing security. I might do that a bit off screen, just keep lighting the place up, building walls and stuff. I just need to be safe. And I think we're going to do the geothermal generator next, after the divining rod, of course, which we'll do next episode. Actually, on second thoughts, we won't do the divining rod yet, because, like I said, the idea was, after the tunnel borers dug its tunnel, I would use it to go through the tunnel and go, oh, there's diamonds that way, and go get them, and that sort of stuff. Aircraft items, we'll have to get on that soon, if we want the tunnel bore running. Honestly, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing with it. And glass fibre cables. That is probably important for power expansion. Although we do have an MFE now, so we're storing a lot of power. We don't exactly need it, but yeah. And exploration I'll probably do off camera. If I see something interesting, I'll record it. But I believe, if my timing's wrong, then I'm sorry, but I believe this is the end of the episode, and like I said, the chest is already full. I sorted my chest and it's still full. I don't need the bone. So I'll see you in the next episode. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you liked the episode, it really helps, and well, I'll see you then. Bye bye.